Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. All right, guys, tonight we're going to talk about one of the most absurd things I've seen in a while, and considering all the events that we've gone through together in the past 2 years, that's really saying something. But hey, if you're ABC and you're really looking for that reframing of the narrative around gun control, look no further. The best possible solution: an attempted presidential assassin. I cannot make this up. Everything is be linked in the description box below, and we would love to have you guys in the fold. We are always looking to earn that subscription so we can drive our rights forward together. And now, I'm going to say a quick word from our sponsor, and then I'm going to show you the depths that ABC just sank to, at least in my book. But again, you guys can tell me down in the comments. Now, today's sponsor is Acre Gold. In today's economic environment, inflation is actively diminishing the value of our dollar and our savings. One way to fight inflation is investing in gold, and Acre Gold has a program to make gold affordable in order to preserve your savings against future inflation. Check out the link below to find out more, and thank you so much to Acre Gold for making this week's videos possible. But now, guys, we have got to talk about something because, like I said in the intro, I was not making that up. ABC actually went to John Hinkly, attempted Reagan assassin, with a gun, by the way, about advice for gun control and reframing the narrative. That's a situation. But let's get into this. Everything is linked in the description box below. In case you did not believe the absurdity that this is, let's dive in. ABC lets Reagan shooter John Hinkly advocate gun control. Twitter slams off-the-rails interview. John Hinkly Jr. claimed there are too many guns in America during an interview with ABC's Juju Zhang. Okay. Or Chang. I don't want to be offensive. Whatever. But the point is, wow. All right, let's keep going. Let me show you this, and then I got the clip. And the way he delivers this is gold. Hinkly, who was recently released from 41 years of federal medical supervision for the attempted assassination of President Reagan, sat down with ABC News journalist Juju Chang to talk about how he's changed man, and he'd like society to acknowledge that. Okay, that's why he sat down. But Juju decided to interview from a standpoint of gun control and brought that question up. Check this out. And by the way, keep in mind that Hinkly was not convicted of federal prison forever because of mental illness. That's what his whole thing was. Let's dive in. In addition to ABC giving Hinkly an opportunity to express remorse, the outlet allowed him to weigh in on gun control laws that were put in place by the U.S. government since he shot and wounded President Reagan. This is the individual responsible solely for the Brady Bill and the entire Brady organization, but let's keep going. The ABC reporter recounted, quote, Hinkly's crimes back in 1981 changed gun control in the U.S. In 1993, James Brady and his wife Sarah helped pass the Brady Act. Addressing Hinkly directly, Chang stated, quote, and the Brady Law ushered in a waiting period in background checks, especially with regard to people who are suffering mental illness. Now, the obvious elephant in the room here is on the 4473 form, it literally has questions about, do you have a mental history, mental background, mental illness? Have you committed a crime? Are you involved in drug use? All the things that gun control advocates say don't exist. Not to mention the entire background check system, which also exists. Okay, all that goes on, and that's right now. That's because of this guy trying to kill President Reagan. But listen to what this scholar of the left, the esteemed narrative-setting John Hinkly said. Listen to this delivery.
I certainly don't think the mentally ill should have access to guns. I mean, that's kind of obvious. Background checks are good and waiting periods are good. I think there's too many guns in America.
And coming from you, that's quite a statement.
Well, I hope it is.
Okay. This is an attempted presidential assassin who tried to kill Reagan with a gun, who is now saying, you know, we do have too many guns in America. A criminal convicted of perpetrating a gun crime is saying, you know, we have too many guns in America. It proves the point that criminals are going to criminal, and the fact that you need to protect yourself against these types of people with the Second Amendment is pretty paramount. But don't worry, ABC's there to give the gun control narrative a new twist, interviewing a former presidential assassin, or would-be assassin if he had his way. To talk about I can't. We just went through this like 9 times. This is where ABC's at. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Is this as absurd as I think it is? Let me know. Tell me if I'm not crazy or am crazy. And I will see you tomorrow morning on the bullet points. I'm Braden. See you later.